Hey y'all, how you doing? Happy Friday. Hope y'all doing well this afternoon. Look, let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. Oh, Miss Trudy went and got herself a treadmill. Oh my gosh. Hold up, y'all. Wipe some of this sweat. I'm in the privacy of my home working out. And let me tell you, it feels great. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you. I got this treadmill a couple days ago. I don't want to sweat. My shadow had it for years. Uh, let me tell you, baby, I am tired. Let me tell you, this is the first time I was on. I got it put together yesterday. I had it for about a couple days. My son-in-law to be came over and put it together, him and my daughter. Well, let me tell you, I'm tired, y'all. I gotta sit back. Uh, I did 10 minutes, y'all. Going on to 11. It actually hit 11. 11 point something, 13 seconds, something like that. And altogether, I did 836 steps in 11 minutes and 13 seconds, right? When I tell you, and this is just starting off, oh my God, years ago, I used to walk when my knees wasn't bad. I walked a lot. That's how I lost a lot of weight last time. But let me tell you, I was just like, I ain't feel like trying to go out to no gym or anything. You know, I said no, be in the privacy of my home. I walk when I want to, whether it's cold, hot, whatever. I still can get up and walk. But baby, I have to get back into this. And don't get me wrong, I get out and walk around, but it's not like you're constantly walking. You know, you may stop here to the supermarket. You know, but this is, you can really do a workout in your home. And I'm telling you, for 10 minutes, because I told my son I was going to try to go 30 minutes, right? 11-minute hit up, I said, I'll get back with you later. I'll do it again. Give it about an hour or two. I'll probably go back and try to do 10 more minutes or whatever, you know? But, oh my gosh. I was like, whoo, child. This, I'm telling you, but I'm going to love it. I know it has an incline on it too. But I ain't gonna be using no incline because that incline probably mess up my knees. But but just walking should be good. You know what I'm saying? It really should be good, and I'm for it because TrudyLove, she gained some weight, y'all, and I can't deal with it. And I lost a lot of weight before by walking, before my knees started acting up on me. I didn't have that problem back then with my knees, but now I do. And I did a lot of walking, and I ain't had no treadmill then. I was outside walking with friends and stuff like that, going to the gym. But I'm just like, I ain't for it. And I want to be in the privacy of my home and, work out when I want to. But baby, oh my goodness. But I think I gotta get used to it. I may get on here another, maybe like 2 more times before the day is over with. Because most doctors will say try to do at least 30 minutes a day workout. So, so if I do 2 more of 10s or whatever, that'll be 30 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? Break it down until I start getting really used to it, and I probably can go 30 minutes non-stop instead of breaking it down. But I gotta do it because I'm not like, I thought about a lot of things, and like I don't want to put a lot of stuff in my body. A lot of things that's going around. I thought about it, but then I thought about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't know what's in the stuff. What's going to be years of what can happen later in life in your body. So I be thinking about stuff hard. So I said, nope. I'm just going to get my exercise in every day. And with this, you can do it every day. You can do it 7 days a week. Excuse me, and do it every day. You got to break it down, but it can be done. You're in the privacy of your home. And, yeah, I got to do something. Because I said, I ain't trying to be on, no. Look, I'm just not trying to. I just got to come down. That's it. And that's all. But, I think I'm getting used to it. I ain't going to have no problem with it. Because I did it before. It's just been some years. And, but I know I can do it again. And thank God I was able to get me a treadmill for my home. And I was going to turn it on. I mean, turn the camera on when I was on, but I was like, I gotta get used to this stuff. I said, I ain't no pro. I said, before I start showing somebody what I'm doing on camera, let me, get back into the groove with this thing first, and then maybe, a little while I'll put the camera on while I'm working out or whatever. And yep, I'm in my house thing here. I'm working out. That's like I said, in the privacy of my home, I can be comfortable and work out, And I had my slippers. I actually had my slippers on because at first I was gonna go barefooted. Then I said, no, let me put something on my feet. So I put my slippers on, and I was on there. I was like, okay. So now I gotta go call my daughter and tell her, girl, I just did 11 minutes. But I'm proud of myself though, because I know it's time. I'm not trying to allow myself to get no bigger. If anything, gotta go down. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But yeah, we gotta stay healthy, y'all. And another thing, cutting off my little sweets. I don't know. Y'all might have heard me say I was a sweet junkie. You know what I'm saying? Sugar. And sugar would do it too. And let me say, this is Friday. I hadn't had sugar since, I want to say, the last time I had sugar was the last Sunday or Saturday that I had any sugar. And I ain't gonna lie, I would eat something with sugar, even if just a little bit, every day. I ain't lying. And I know that's where my weight come from, because I'm not a big eater. I can get a cheesesteak and eat half now and then half later on. I won't even do it all in one serving. I'm not a big eater, but I'm a junk food junkie when it comes to sweets. So I say about a week almost. Almost about a week. Probably tomorrow, either Sunday, will be like a week that I ain't had no sugar. And I'm proud of that too. But you know what? The only sugar I had when I had my coffee in the morning, I have a Dunkin' Donuts extra cream, extra sugar, what is called, extra cream, extra sugar. The coffee mate. That's the only thing that I have sugar. And I've been doing it all week, and I have lost weight because I have a scale. I lost a few, like 5 pounds? Let me see. I ain't telling y'all what I went. But I'm just trying to remember. Yeah, 5 pounds since last week whenever I left the sugar alone. And then, you know what I'm saying? Then with the exercise now, I know that's going to kick in. And that's going to even help even more, since I'm exercising, going to burn no calories. So, I'm proud of myself because the candy, chocolate. I really love chocolate. So, and cookies. So I leave that alone and do my little exercise in my home. Now it's here. I can do it whenever I want to. I ain't got to worry about going to no gym. And I think I'm going to be all right. And I'm kind of proud of myself already. So, yeah, we just want to, got to stay healthy. I want to be around here as long as possible. I know we all got a day, but I'm trying to be here as long as possible. Yeah. All right, y'all, this is TrudyLove, and I'm signing out. Y'all have a terrific Friday and a great weekend, whatever it is that you do. And always keep God first. Always. Peace.